short ride on the Hawk, sitting at 544 miles. So this would be the 500 mile review, you could say. And after 500 miles of putzing around on the bike, I like this bike. It's a good bike, especially for what you pay for it. Put a couple upgrades into it, you got yourself a little commuter bike. I will say I changed the carburetor out, put a nib on it, and I could tell the difference. The biggest difference I could tell with the nib on there is the fuel mileage is like half of what it was. A lot more fuel goes into this nib than went into the factory carb. Performance wise, I don't feel like it really did a whole lot. Still trying to get this camera right. Performance wise, I don't feel like it did a whole lot. I mean, it made it respond a little better. When it gets warm, I got a little dead spot, so I'm gonna have to take it apart and rejet the carbs on it. Still accelerates pretty smooth with the nib on it. Kind of woke it up a little bit again. I think I need to rejet it. Comes with several jets when I bought it, so take a look at those jets and see what they look like. That's a 45 fifth gear. About $5 grand. But I mean, it's good enough. The gearing, that 1745 gearing on the back of the bike has definitely been the way to go. Does get me into traffic at a better RPM. I don't want to kill the bike all the time, so you know, it's not an interstate going bike to start with, but running around town and in regular traffic around here, we need to be able to do around 50, 55 mile an hour, because that's what everybody else will be running, unless I want to get ran slam over. Well, we'll come around that corner, wheels are squirreling. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this bike. Yeah. $1,700 dropped off at your front door. It's fun. I got like 546 miles on it right now, so, and I have no real complaints about the bike. It's a little washy. You know, it reacts to the wind. But as long as you keep that in mind, I don't think it's a problem. It hasn't really bothered me all that much. Again, if you know, with as cheap as a bike is, you can buy a couple of upgrades for it and still keep your budget way down. Have a good bike to ride around on decent days and tootle, have some fun with, and not break the bank. So, I mean, I could go get me a Kawasaki, which is what I want. I'd like to eventually end up in a KLR 650 adventure bike. But for right now, and to get me back used to riding good, keeping in the traffic right, get my balance right, just an overall refresher course. It's the first street bike I've had since I was a kid, so it's still the same old stuff. So yeah, little bike does me well. I like to call it my super scooter. So that's kind of what it is, the super scooter. Not really a bike, not really a scooter. But again, I bought this bike because I kind of like to head up towards the mountains and put it in one of them parking lots and ride some of the forestry roads on it. So hopefully I'll have a video in the near future getting the hawk up in the mountains in Virginia. And we'll see how that goes. I mean, normal driving traffic like right now, it stays right with everybody. It's not like people are walking away from me. And I'm also not getting ready to get ran over. Stop at this petroleum station and get me some petroleum. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a ride with me. So, thanks for riding. Like and subscribe.